this virus doesn't care if we want it to go away, and it's not going to listen to the President of the United States. There is a direct correlation between the way the Trump administration handles this crisis and how many Americans will die. I started seeing patients on telemedicine about 2.5 weeks ago, and then went into the ER to take care of a couple of days of patients. Found myself symptomatic 2 days later. If they don't help us figure out how to get large-scale testing and immune responses, if they don't make sure that we keep people at home, they will be actively contributing to more Americans dying. There's no two ways about that. They have to act responsibly. There has to be leadership. And if there isn't leadership, they need to stop telling people things that aren't true. They need to stop distracting from the bottom line and what's happening, because it's making our jobs harder when there's conflicting information. The facts here are clear. People need to stay home. They need to give us some time. They need to get out of our way. They need to let us take care of the people that are sick, because this virus doesn't care if we want it to go away. And it's not going to listen to the President of the United States. There is a disconnect between what people can see and what they can believe. And with this virus, because it's so contagious, you don't want to wait until it touches you or a loved one for you to feel like you need to listen to the doctors and the scientists. This virus spreads like wildfire. As a patient, it was scary. I'm a wife. I'm the mom of a kid who had a transplant when he was 2 years old. And so I moved him out of my house before I started seeing patients with coronavirus. I probably won't live in the same house with him through this entire epidemic. So there's a huge aspect of caretaking and family engagement as a parent that you think about when you realize that your presence in your family can also pose a risk to it. We're not ahead of it. And so no amount of saying that from a podium makes it true. We can't act like there's going to be a magic medication that's going to magically make this go away just because we have some anecdotal data that says that it might. We are really excited about the idea of medications lessening the disease burden and increasing the rate of survival for this disease. We must be responsible with that information, right? Tweeting about a medication and then watching there be a national shortage within 24 hours is not the way to save as many lives as possible. I believe doctors, and I believe doctors that are consistent in their messaging. And we are all saying the same thing. Stay home because we can't, right? Let us protect you. Please trust us. We're here to protect you, but we can't do that if you don't listen to what we're saying. We need to get that collective voice to the administration so they start to either do what we need or get out of our way.